Hey tribe, Dawna here from Transformational Healing. So, what is shadow work? And why is it so important anyway? And how would you even remotely get started to do shadow work? Today, we are going to answer those questions and I'm going to share with you my 3 favorite ways to do shadow work for beginners and to help you get started with walking down that path of being mindful and doing your inner healing work and acknowledging your shadow side for what it is. So, what is shadow work? Well, shadow work is dealing with or acknowledging the shadow side of your being. And that's not something scary. It's not something to run away from. It's not something to hide from, at least in my opinion. And my definition and my understanding of shadow work and what I'm talking about today is everything that is not in your conscious mind. So it's getting to know your subconscious, getting to know your true self, your whole self, your unconscious self, and it's acknowledging those things that we do not acknowledge. So it could be things that a lot of other people focus on, like trauma from your childhood and things that you've hidden the truth from about yourself. That is possible, but that is also vital and important work. But you could also be hiding and repressing things in your shadow because you were told as a child that your friend that you were playing with wasn't there and didn't exist. So you could be preventing yourself from seeing things that are not of this 3D world. You could be preventing some of your intuitive skills and your abilities to have sixth sense, clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, because you were told not to do those things, or you were told that it wasn't acceptable to see things that other people couldn't see or hear things that other people couldn't hear. So we hide a lot of our wonderful spiritual skills and things that we work for in our shadow too. Just simple things. Anything that you were trained to put away and not look at because it wasn't okay or wasn't allowed or wasn't normal in society when and where you happen to be growing up. But perhaps those things could be normal for you now and acceptable for you now. And those are the things that you want to bring out. Some people's upbringings, you weren't allowed to be compassionate for other people. You weren't allowed to do healing work or energy work or help other people in perhaps in your upbringing. And those are things that you want to experience now. And so facing your shadow and embracing your shadow and incorporating it into part of who you are is really vital and really important for healing your whole self and for becoming who you truly are. Because without all of those experiences that you had in the past, you wouldn't be who you are now. So those experiences created who you are. You want to acknowledge them for what they are and embrace them and realize the strength and the passion and the creativity that they have given to you because they happened in your past. So shadow work is about dealing with your past, dealing with things in the unconscious and in the subconscious about why we do things the way we do, but doing it in a mindful way, in a mindful manner and in a healing manner to help you to become more of your true self, your true person, and to embrace both sides of you because we all have multiple facets and multiple sides. And it's those experiences that we've overcome or things that we don't acknowledge but actually lead us to make our decisions that make us who we truly are. So let's get right to those 3 ways to work on shadow work for beginners. One of my favorite ways is a meditation that I've created called Embracing the Shadow Side. And it is a meditation that you can do over and over and over again because every time you do it, it's a different meditation. And it involves having small pieces of things about yourself or experiences that you've had or small things that you don't acknowledge in your shadow that you are ready to face, that you are ready to deal with at this moment in time, being mindful about it. And they're all behind different doorways. So as you go down a hallway, you open up one door and you experience and see what is behind that door, the shadow that you are ready to embrace and bring into that part of your life. And it's a really great mindful meditation. And I have that meditation available on my website at transformationalhealingbydawna.com. It's under the classes section in the shop. So once you purchase that meditation, you can do that meditation over and over and over again because you will have it for life. Another way to work on your shadow work is through journaling. So writing down your meditations, writing down your thoughts, writing down your dreams, and being more mindful of thinking about why you're making the decisions you're making. And a lot of people do that hand in hand with what is called inner child work. And they go through all sorts of steps and working with a therapist to do inner child work. That is not something that I do, but I think it is vital. It's something that I've actually done in my past. And it really did help me to get started and to get journaling and to recognize where things were coming from and why I had certain ideas about things. And the inner child work worked really well. So I would suggest that you search that for someone in your area that does inner child work. Now, another thing that I do offer in the Capital District of New York area, something I do not do online, is shamanic journey work or shamanic healing. And I like to do these sessions one-on-one when we're doing shadow work, but you can just come to the shamanic journey study group that we have once a month that goes on after you've taken the beginning classes in person and join into the study group, and we all help each other go through and do shamanic journeys. And as we do that, you'll realize more and more pieces of your shadow and be able to incorporate those things as you deal with the issues that come up during your journeys. But working one-on-one and doing that more in-depth healing work and then doing the meditations and doing things on your own, but coming back and doing the actual energy work and healing work for the issues that you're coming up with will really help you to move forward. I won't say at a faster pace, but at maybe perhaps an easier pace for you because you have someone to interact with, you have someone to talk to on a regular basis. So I do have appointments that are available to help people with those sorts of things. But it is highly possible to do journaling and meditations and shamanic journeys on your own to deal with and embrace that shadow side. You just need to have that little place to start. So hopefully giving you that idea of the doorways in meditation with small pieces behind gives you a starting place. Or if you need to work with someone one-on-one because you're more comfortable with that, finding someone who fits your style of being that does inner child work or like I do, shamanic healing work will help you to get started on your path. Earlier this week, I encouraged you in videos to be mindful and to just be in the here and in the now. And mindfulness is really a great part of this form of healing work. And being mindful and incorporating that into your shadow work and acknowledging where you're at and what you're feeling is extremely vital. So be sure to watch all of the different videos that I have up on mindfulness because they will totally help you get on this path to embracing your shadow side and becoming your true self. Next week, I have videos that will be coming out about how to explore your unconscious mind and also a simple guided meditation for acknowledging and communicating with your true self. So it'll be a little teaser of what is in that bigger meditation for exploring your shadow side that is available on the website. I hope that you're getting value and information and lots of ideas about how to work to keep yourself in balance mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually from all of these videos. And I'm trying to offer lots of different aspects from items in the shop for physical health or spiritualness, and also the aromatherapy for mental and emotional things, and all the classes to go along with it as well. If you haven't yet joined the email tribe, you should definitely do that. You can do that by going to transformationalhealingbydawna.com/tribe. That gives you a discount off in the shop, but it also gives you all kinds of insider information so that you don't miss anything that is going on with transformational healing and what we're doing here. And if you haven't liked and subscribed and shared this video, that would be great too. I hope to see you next week. We will be live on Sunday at 2 o'clock. I usually do some sort of spiritual check-in, and you never know what that topic may be. So typically every Sunday at 2. We'll see you, and new videos come out on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Many blessings. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you real soon.